When we give 100%, we are still able to find the energy to keep going, to keep doing the things that we need to do. And so today I want to talk a little bit about why is this? How do people make progress even though they've given 100%, even though they've given everything they can give? How do they still make leaps in their progress in life? Sometimes we fall flat. Sometimes we miss our targets. It's easy to think that way at our work, in the gym, with our dieting plans, and with our relationships. We often find ourselves thinking that I've given all that I've had. I've given 100% of myself, but I'm still not able to make this work. I'm still not able to move forward with my goals. So, where do we get the energy from? How do we keep this momentum going? How do we keep this speed, you know, going at the same rate? How can we give more of ourselves? What do we need to know to do this? We give so much of ourselves to the process that we feel overworked. We feel fatigued. We feel like we've listened to all the people we can listen to. We've tried all of the things we can try. We've done all the practices that people have recommended to us, and still we can't find any attainment in what we've conceived. Oftentimes, it feels like we don't know if we are even making a dent in our progress at all. We can't see from the outside the way other people see us. We can only take a look in the mirror to know, have we really made a change? Have we really done anything to level up in life? And so today I want to mention a couple of things to keep in mind when you're giving your all. You're giving 100% of what you can do right now. But what is it exactly that pushes us past that limit? What is it exactly that pushes us past that mental state where we think that we've given everything, but there's still something left? There's still fuel in the tank to get the things that we want, to achieve the goals that we have. The thing to remember is that the small changes in your journey create this momentum and progress that ultimately fuel you to move more in small increments. These ideas, these changes that we've made incrementally, benefit us in that they provide us backing. Provide us a place to find ourselves when we think that we can't do anything else. When we are constantly fighting every day to make these split second decisions in the moments that we have to make decisions, to be decisive, that we choose the right answer over the wrong answer. We choose the right path to take. Making the wrong decision in that moment will be detrimental to our plan, our journey in the future. Now, I'm not telling you not to make mistakes. Of course, making mistakes is an even more important part of the process than being correct all the time. A lot of us already know this, but mistakes provide the keys to the doors that we weren't able to unlock just by being a person and observing, how other people react in situations. We all grow from our mistakes. I think that's pretty common knowledge at this point. So never focus on not making mistakes, but be fueled by the idea that you've made the right decision. You've come to that decision in a short amount of time, in a split second, and it became automatic for you to strive towards something great instead of just fall towards your ill behaviors. Eventually, that energy will help you to step outside of this tired mindset, to step outside of all of these boundaries that you think are against you. And eventually, your habits and behaviors will align to growing within this progress, to trusting the process, like a lot of people say nowadays, and to striving for your goals incrementally with minuscule steps forward. I mean, we're talking about days, we're talking about hours where you spent that time doing what you had to do instead of doing what you wanted to do. Progress isn't made in a day. Rome wasn't built in a day. So I want you to take away these three concepts to remember whenever you feel like you're going to fall off, whenever you feel like you can't do anymore. The first one is your failures are sidesteps. Your failures are not pitfalls, but they're simply sidesteps on your overall quest, on your overall journey. Never consider your failure to do something as an ultimatum. Never consider that failure to represent who you are and that your journey as a whole will fail. Anybody who does that has already lost in their mind. What you need to understand is your failures are simply the side steps that you've taken to learn from, to guide you when you feel like you've lost awareness on this path. The second thing I want you to remember is that your motivators are too strong. Your motivations will not fall to any kind of pressure. Your motivations are controlled by you, designed by you. So your motivations cannot simply be bought, they cannot simply be manipulated, persuaded by outside influences. Your motivations are too strong, they're too powerful for you to accept failure. And the last thing, which is the most powerful, the most important, is your fate is too conscious at this point. If you're watching my video, if you're one of my subscribers and you're seeing this video, then you already know that I'm telling you your fate to succeed is too conscious. You've already opened that doorway in your mind. The next step is only to take action whenever you can. Be a witness to yourself making this journey. Find yourself in situations where you thought before, I could have never been here. I could have never done this. But your consciousness is now open. Your fate is now your willpower. So remember these ideas whenever you feel like giving 100% still hasn't gotten you where you want to go. So if you appreciate the things I have to say in this video, if you appreciate my mindset, my outlook for life, and how I want to explain these things to you through my videos, then please consider subscribing to my channel and go and watch one of my other videos, because I have a lot of ideas on topics that will make you a more productive, more better version of yourself. So if you do that, then I'll see you in the next video.